sublime knowledge revealed only in the texts like Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana about Janma, Marana, Jiva, Gati. What is reality in that? Reality is what? Only in the texts like Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, they are revealed. We are getting an exposure to it. Thank God. May Vasishtha Krupa, Rama Krupa be on us that our intellects grasp the said knowledge as it is, and we are able to tune ourselves to live up to that knowledge and reach the purpose. Welcome you all, friends. 52nd Sarga of this third Utpatthi Prakaranam of Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayam Leelopakhyanam Marana Samantara Deha JEEVA PRATIBHA VARNANAM. Wow, so very, very sublime things. If one is able to understand, digest, one is able to live up to it, if one is able to give it on to, pass it on to the audience, listeners, seekers, those who want to know the truth. It's really dhanyata of life. Let us see few more mantras, at least 4 or 5 of them today in continuation. Try to tune as much as possible. Mangalacharana Shloka for 3 or 4 minutes. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharusibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. Om Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Ramanama Varanane Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Samastam Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo देवताभ्यो अस्मत् गुरुभ्यो नमः वसिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराणेतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता दर्शन अनुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थम धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति देश निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न शाश्वत समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयाः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रति भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्रीराम वशिष्ठ संवाद रूप श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण स्मृति मोक्ष प्रकरण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्य भूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विमुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। सत्यं ज्ञानमनन्तमेकमजरं नित्यं विभुं शाश्वतं प्रत्यग्ब्रह्मरसायनं सुखघनं पूर्णं परं पावनं स्वात्मज्योतिरनादिमध्यनिधनं मायाविलासैर्मुहुः विश्वाकारमपास्तमायमभयं वन्दे विशुद्धं पदं ज्ञानादेवात्मनो मोक्षः न तु कर्मसमाधिभिः अज्ञातोऽसौ स्वसदृश्यं सृजत्येवेति कीर्त्यते तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नताः स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यस्संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये श्रीरामचन्द्रपरब्रह्मणे नमः वसिष्ठादि ऋषिभ्यो नमः श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणम लीलोपाख्याने मरण समंतर प्रतिभा देह जीव प्रतिभा वर्णनं नाम द्विपञ्चाशत्तम सर्गः श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच ज्ञप्तिरुवाच So the dead body of Viduratha here there saying that thoda सा अभी सांस चल रहा है, not it did, as if at that time when Leela told Mother Saraswati, this is what is, this is my husband's position. Answer to that, Mother Saraswati slowly started developing the topic, saying that this Raja Viduratha, his entire Rajyam, the Yuddha, including his Marana, all these are Bhranti of the Jiva, who is Padma, who was in the Padma Sharir. And that Raja Padma, living such a long life along with you, and he dying there, is again the Bhranti of the Vasishtha Brahmana. In this way, slowly the topic developed. So many things we discussed. Latest is what? Therefore, in the Anumatra Parabrahma Paramatma, Anantakoti Brahmandas can be projected. In each of the Brahmanda, again Sarva Vyapakata of that Shuddha Chit Paramatma. In that Chit Paramatma again Anu Anantakoti Brahmandas. In that way, because it is projection and imagination, there is no end to the possibilities. No end to the possibilities, yet every possibility is mithya only. Understood? No end to the movies projected on the TV. Yet no movie is real. Screen alone is real. Adhisthana alone is real. No end to the waves projected or appearing on the ocean. Yet no wave is real. Water alone is real. Can you understand that? This is what through the example. What Vedanta says, slowly we have to digest. Understand, listen, think, understand, digest. Then aim it, reaching to that final primordial substratum. Goal is that. All our this struggle is to recognize the presence of that reality intellectually and to make it as the goal. Once this happens, which happens only through the Shastra Shravana Dhyana, then you are seeking that eternal, you yourself will come out of this samsara. When the reality is not understood, when that is not made as goal, when everything other than the reality is not understood as mithya, when there is no detachment from it, we continue to be samsari. This is how the Vedanta Prakriya. This is how when the disciple is with the Guru or the students are with Acharya, the Acharya who already understood all it, who is living that knowledge, who is experiencing it, he, if the disciples are ready to come and listen, they teach. Same in the morning Upanishad. है ना? तप प्रभावात देव प्रसादात च ब्रह्म श्वेताश्वतरोत विद्वान अत्याश्रमिभ्यः परमं पवित्रं प्रोवाच सम्यक ऋषि संघजुष्टम. सेम विहाय कामान्य सर्वान् पुमांश्चरति निस्पृहः निर्ममो निरहंकार स शांति अधिगच्छति. श्वेताश्वतर में वही था, गीता में वही. सेम इन अवर मांडूक्य उपनिषद आल्सो. बुद्ध्वा अनिमित्ततां सत्यां हेतुं पृथक् अनमाप्नुवन् पीतशोकं तथा कामम् अभयं पदमश्नुते. Every shastra we are studying is same. This is what latest we have seen. Okay, I am taking from the verse 19. Okay, beautiful. जगन्ति सुबहून्येव सम्भवन्त्यणुकेऽपि च कदलीपल्लवानीव सन्निवेशेव भूरिशः त्रिजगच्चिदणावन्तः अस्ति स्वप्नपुरं यथा तस्यात्यन्तश्चिदणवः तेष्वेप्येकैकशो जगतो. त्रिजगत् चिद अणव अंतः अस्ति. Chid Anav Antaha. In the Chid Anu only, Chid is not in the Anu Pramana. Chinu is all pervading. To make us understand in our intellectual language, like the whole ocean is full of water. Barring the water below, only the surface water is waving. So, that surface water we can call it as Anu of the oceanic water complete. That way, you can't call ocean as Anu or anything. But from the waves that are appearing standpoint, to make us understand that word is used. Otherwise, Anu, Mahat, all these Shabdas are not valid in the pure Brahman because it is incalculable by all parameters. But for the sake of making an understanding, like in the Purusha Suktam Ityadi we see, Padosya Vishwabhutani Tripadasya Amritan Divi. Same way, in Echid Anu only, the 14 worlds wala, 14 lokas wala, one, the Brahmanda is there. And second point, Trijagat Chidanav Antaha Asti. Like Swapnapuram Yatha, in that throat to the chest level, in that small space only, the entire Pura which we see in the Swapna is seen. That Pura can be your own house, your street, your village. You may even see all the cities, towns traveling. सारा देखा आपने बट उतना ही जगह पे थोड़ा सा जगह में all of them are filled. So to in the Chid Anu only all the three worlds are there. Whenever three worlds word comes, it means Bhuloka, Antariksha Loka, Swarga Loka. Means everything that's happening in the Bhuloka, everything that's happening in the Antariksha, everything that's happening in Swarga Loka. When it is said ऊपर का बाकी लोक नीचे का लोक, then every time that is not said, it is understood. वो क्यों नहीं कहा, वे सिर्फ तीन ही क्यों कहा, फिर पूरे 14 लोग कहते हो. अरे भाई, in Bhagavad also we saw in how many ways it is explained. In each of the context, one is said. Finally, all are projected only. Why so much worried? So in that Chidanu, these three lokas. Second point, Tasya Atyanta Chidanavaha. Again, in that Chidanus are there in all the three lokas. Millions. And you know, surprise of that, Teshu api ekaikasha jagat. Again, in each of those Chidanus, again there is the entire jagat is there. So चित के अणु में जगत है, जगत के अणु में चित है, फिर उस चित में फिर जगत अणु जगत है. How come it is possible? Like in this place, you have a dream, whole world. In that world, in your room, you may sleep. In the dream, in that sleeping, again you can get a dream. In that again you can have a dream, no? So in the dream, when I am sleeping, me again in from my throat to chest level, in that 12 inch ka jaga, again in the dream I am dreaming another world. That can be big. I mean, that such big world is there in that small space in that way. Okay. Then Tesham Yasmin Jagati. Among so many project worlds, Yasmin Jagati, in that one Jagat, Esha Padma Raja Shavastitaha. This Raja Padma's Shava is there. Leela Tavacha Sapatni Yam. This your Skopatni Leela Prapta Purvatara Shubhe. She has reached there. This Leela reached among so many Antakoti Brahmandas exactly to that Brahmanda, into that Bhuloka, into that room where this Raja Padma Shava is there. Hai no problem at all to understand with the science and technology developed so much. Like when you log on to your Google or whatever, some asking you ask them. So in the data that it has got millions, is it not directing it to what we are asking? And any question you ask in that Googles or Metas or nowadays Chat GPTs or whatever the Geminis, so many have come. Gemini AIs, Google AIs. You ask, how come among so much data they are giving you in some seconds only? Possible, na? So to this Jiva, according to her Sankalpa or that Jiva Sankalpa, he has reached to that place. Not difficult to understand anywhere. When you go to a shop of 5,000 objects, whatever the object you want, don't you go to that shelf? In a bus adda of 500 buses, exactly don't you go to your own bus and in that bus, whatever the seat allotted to you, you sit, na? When you go to fetch your grandchild from school, and among those 500 children, you just recognize and bring your own stupid grandchild. Easy to recognize. He is as useless and naughty as you. So no difficulty at all. So you reach to him only. And when you take your friend also to fetch your friend, he asks, इतने लोगों में तुम्हारा पोता कौन है? You show that fellow जो पूरा बाल बिखरा हुआ है, पागल की तरह, हाँ, सारे कपड़े फटे हुए या काला गंदे गंदे दिख रहे हैं, सबसे लड़ रहा है. अच्छा वो जो तुम्हारी तरह ही है, हाँ ये मेरा. You it is, isn't it? Therefore, consciousness makes it all happen. It's a beautiful thing. Even to ponder over it is a wonder. So, as the essence is, among so many Brahmandas in one Brahmanda, in one Bhuloka, in that Rajya, in that Antapura, there is Raja Padma's body is there. This Leela has gone there. Bas. Leela tavacha sapatniyam prapta purvatara. He Shubhe. How? Yada eva murcha mayata Leelayam purutastava. When her husband was brought, seeing him in such a pathetic condition, this Leela already became Murchita in front of you only. It is not Murchita, she died only. Tada eva, at that very moment, Bhartu Padmasya Shivasya Nigate Sthita. She is stationed now near the Shava of the Padma, Bharta the Padma. अब देखो वो ब्रह्मांड किधर ये ब्रह्मांड किधर. How did she reach instantaneously? Think about it. If it is a gross one, then the time is calculated as per the gross. ये सब चित्त संकल्प है, इसलिए पल में पहुंच के. जैसे you have two children, one is in London, another is in Washington. So you just have visited both places. Now you can close eyes and feel, no? London ka house में वहाँ wonderful lawn is there, that is there. You imagine. Suddenly your thought goes to the fellow in Washington also. So immediately you can close your eyes and you can feel that Washington house also, which has beautiful courtyard, lot of orchards, trees. Isn't it? The thought has gone, no? Thought alone is individuality. That individuality is held with this body. Therefore, only when this body goes, then I can go. Is the level of life we are now. But like Leela, if we can detach from the Sthula Sharira and become one with the Ativahika Sharira, you can go to London, you can go to all those places and frighten them and come back and frighten me. You can do that. That's how we have to catch these sublime realities. Once these subtle things are understood, na, the gross things you devalue, devaluing में ही उनका solution है. Because in valuing them only there is problem. There is nothing solid in this world. Everything is projected. If one solid reality is there, Brahman only. That we have to realize. But we are lost in it because all this wisdom is not there with us. Now we are getting the knowledge, detach from it, aim at that. Ultimately, to make us aim at the reality is the goal of all gurus and shastras. And our goal also is that only, because what we seek, the eternality, the infinitude, the one without secondness, the bliss, the limitlessness, all are experienced in that state. इसलिए हम जो चाह रहे हैं वही गुरु लोग हमें बता रहे हैं, शास्त्र वही बता रहे हैं, और उस स्थिति में ऑलरेडी गुरु साथ है. That's why they know how to reach it. That's why they teach. That's why we have to abide by their teachings. थोड़ा थोड़ा चल रहा है ना दिमाग में. सो यदा एव मूर्छमायाता लीला इयं पुरतः तव, है ना, इयं लीला तव पुरतः यदा मूर्छमायाता तदा एव भर्तु पद्मस्य शवस्य निकटे स्थिता. Instantaneously she has gone. हाँ. It doesn't take time for the jiva, because jiva is manomaya vasanamaya. The desha kala are the concepts of mind and time concepts of mind only. Desha kala. So they won't disturb the jiva, block the jiva. Desha kala have conditions only at the sthula level, this gross body level. That's why in dream also no desha kala bandhana. Every day one place you get a dream, like the imagination. कभी कभी लोकांतर भी जाते. We have seen all that in the Mandukya. If our prarabdha has to get exhausted a little bit, in dream some loka we go and get exhausted and come. If Guru wants to show us something, he will take us in the dream, which we will not know. If something, because we are intensely devoted to Guru, you know, Yasidevya Parabhakti Yathadev Tatha Guru, then we pray to him. Some prarabdhas have to be cleared, to make our sadhana obstacle less. तो वो ड्रीम में आकर सब घुमा कर ले आते. Then we get that exhausted. In that way, mystically, million things are there. What we know gross is very less. And even every scientist is again searching the gross only. So gross is very, very gross. The subtle things are more sublime and realistic. Yoga Vaashishthaadi give us a glimpse of it. And that's a totally different world of becoming Sukshma and going to all the worlds. Yet, all of them are part of projection only. Reality is only Brahman. That's why in all our Upanishads, ये सारा घुमा फिराना बंद करके just cross पंचकोशास, go beyond जीवा भाव, realize अहम ब्रह्मास्मि first. पहले होकर बाद में बात की देखते हैं. They tell us that. Otherwise, as this world is fascinating and enchanting and we are not able to leave it, any other worlds also are fascinating and enchanting and we get lost in them and we always get delayed in our realization. That's why in Sanatana Dharma, the Gurus being very intelligent, they have not allowed us to travel here and there. And once one realizes the self, then being in that Brahman, he is the Sarvagna Sarvashaktiman, all the Maya Shaktis with him. So any loka he can go, anything he can project. If he wants. Generally they don't want. They only realize in Brahman and then they come and tell those jivas about that Brahman. That becomes naturally that attitude. Because why again taking them where there is bondage? Like if you come to my city, tell me, Swamiji, hame ghumao. No, when you tell me मैं घुमाओ, I won't take you to all the bhogasthalas places, isn't it? If you are interested, I say तुम जाओ मैं गाड़ी arrange करता. I won't come. Because what is the use I have of all of that? I'll take you only to the temples or the ashramas or any spiritual books, libraries. ऐसे ले जाऊंगा ना. So to the Jivan Muktas, they teach only that. Why will they teach all that which those who have not realized they teach about these lokas, that lokas, to reach to that, do this upasana, that upasana. All of them are true, all of them are valid, but not real. True means those processes going to those lokas is relatively real but not absolute. The Guru will not teach anything other than absolute. Sat Guru कहते हो. By the way, I just shared this to you. That's why any of the Gurus who realize they teach only Tattva. Therefore, those Gurus who teach Tattva alone, they are realized. An example, an idea, a litmus test. In their language, you can see that. And the other ones who teach us about Punya karo, wo lok mein jao, ye karo, they are at that level. Isn't it? Sometimes they may teach Brahma Vidya, but not important. Like these gurus also tell about Papa Punya, like morning we talked about, but not as important thing, more important, Brahman nahi bolte. See, every day in our common sense thought, any common sense thought, it decided, finally we convert it into or direct it to the Tattva Jnana. Every upasana to any of the rishis we are doing, we are directing it to Brahma Jnana only. Because we know that is the reality to be realized. बाकी सब कह के मैं क्यों आपको भटकाऊं, ऑलरेडी भटक रहे हो. अब बुआ के दूसरे लोग हैं गुरु लोग आपको भटकाने के लिए. आप बाकी 23 घंटे वही कर रहे हो, एक ही घंटे तो वैसे बैठते हो. आई कैन नॉट टेक यू हियर एंड देयर. in this way. Now come to this. Tada eva bharto padmase shavase negate. Leela is asking out of our inquisitiveness naturally. This Leela vacha. Katamesha pura devi sampanna tatra dehini. How did she go there first? And what deha she went there? Did she get a deha there? Katam cha tat sapatni ka bhavamaptavate sthita. How she will be my sapatni there? Third, तेज अस्य वद किम रूपम है ना पश्यन्ति all people of that antapura what way in what form they all see her atha vadanti kim what they talk to her because I am the Leela she looks like me मैं तो यहाँ हूँ isn't it मैं तो यहाँ हूँ अब वो जा रही है how do they recognize her है ना how do they talk to her you know the secret of this you can never understand you can never imagine to understand you will never catch it on. The fact is, every one of them are in their own Bhranti. They are seeing the beings. The beings which they are seeing are only out of their projection. So that continues. You think you are a separate Leela. It is in your Bhranti that you are estimating all the things. Each of them are in their own Bhranti, they see. So not at all difficult to them. They take that Leela to be you only. We'll see all that. Aage aega. And that is their Bhranti. And Leela going there is her Bhranti. Raja Padma wanting Leela to be her with her, that also Bhranti. Other than Brahman, everything is Bhranti. अब उसमें कोई अंत नहीं. This you have to catch. Like other than the rope, somebody says a snake, somebody says hose pipe, somebody says Jaladhara, somebody says Pulamala. Everybody is in their own Brahmana. फिर उसमें variety होते हैं. Those who see snake, 10 of them. Each one say it is a different snake. Those who see it's a hose pipe, each one says a plastic वाला है ये वाला वो गार्लैंड देखने वाले 10 बोलेंगे. Is there an end to that? So everybody is really and everybody lives in their own projection till they realize the reality. One among us is that guru who was also seeing the projected snake. Now he saw the rope reality. Now he is teaching us. There is nothing called a snake or full mala. The reality is only one rope, never changed, never eliminated. So too, the whole world you are seeing, imagining, projecting, including yourself, is a big tamasha drama, dream drama going on. Like a dream. Everything is a trap. Nothing is real. Only reality is real. Wake up to that. Gurudev's words, wake up to the reality. This Yoga Vaashishtha gives through these stories more ideas to us. Gives more chance for our intellect, data our intellect to think and grasp those subtle things. Finally, क्या समझना? Brahman alone is reality. Entire jagats of all sorts are mithya. What about your position? You are Brahman. That is reality. If you don't identify with, you identify with your upadhis and relate with the jagat, then you are a samsari. You will suffer. It is by choice. So because of ajnana and moha, I am identifying with the upadhis. Now the jnana is given that you are Brahman. So the ajnana goes away. The moha that I am upadhyukta jiva, the moha that the namarupatmak jagat is real, that also goes away. Goes away never means it goes away by itself. You have to gain the knowledge in such a way that it is gone. एक डॉक्टर कहते हैं तो दवाई ले लो बीमारी चली जाएगी बीमारी चली जाएगी मतलब ठीक दवा लेकर as I gave you the instruction उसको follow करो and ensure that the बीमारी goes. It won't go by itself because it never came by itself. You did some natak. So too the avidya and avidya janita moha goes away means you have to ensure that it goes away. For that whatever sadhanas have to be done you do it. ठीक है अब देन ते चास्य वद किम रूपम पश्यन्ति अथ वदन्ति किम रूपम ते चास्य वदन्ति पश्यन्ति in what form they see her and how they recognize her in what they speak to her tad geha vara vastavyaha that geha vara vastavyaha in that great house the people who are staying How do they see her, recognize her, talk to her, address her, etc.? How she looks like also. So, tad gehavara vastavya samasena iti me vada. Hey Guru, samasena vada. Precisely you tell, oh, Nyapti Devi, in short, no need to tell in big elaboration. Now, my mother सरस्वती इज आंसरिंग. देखते हैं क्या क्या हाई लेवल का हमें बता. मैं तो बता रहा हूँ, थोड़ा थोड़ा ही समझ में आ रहा है, वही आपके सामने रख रहे हैं. When I study this 10th time, I will understand a little more. For me, maybe in second, third time, you are Mahagyani, Mahavais, Sukshmagrahi. For me, it may take more time. Anybody, more one single pointed applies oneself to the exclusion of everything else. As in any subject, they get mastery, so too in the Vedanta. But Vedantic Siddhanta never helped anyone. Sadhana and Siddhi only helped. But without Siddhanta Jnana, you are not inspired to do sadhana, nor you are knowing the direction. So, having known the Siddhanta Jnana, direct yourself in sadhana rightly, one day the Siddhi will come. Shri Devyuvach, Mother Saraswati is answering, Shrunu Sarvam Samasena. Everything I will tell you, but Samasena. Samasa is precisely. Vyasa means expanded way. Morning we chanted Vyasa Bhagavan's Gayatri Mantra. Shrunu Sarvam Samasena Yatha Prushtam Vadamite. As I am asked by you, that way I am telling you. Leela, oh Leela, Leela Swavrittantam. Leela Swavrittantam is all your Vrittanta only. As you ask precisely, I am going to tell you. But beauty of this knowledge, if you gain it, when I am giving you is tad antam drushya durdasham. This knowledge will ensure, if you gain that knowledge, that it will end the drushyata. That there is nothing called as drushya real. When the drushya is not real, how can the drashta of it is real? When the drashta drushya both are unreal, then what is real? The pure consciousness, the reality, the chidakasha, the drukswarup. That is our goal. So I will answer you as I am asked by you. A very sublime thing. If you have understood it, your drishyata goes away. When the drishyata goes, means the whole world you don't take as real. अभी हम देख रहे हैं, उसको रियल मान रहे हैं, उसके रिलेट कर रहे हैं और रिलेटिवली हर दिन दुखी हो रहे हैं. In fact, like the dream world, the world is not real. You need not attach to it only. You need not involve it. You need not involve even the sharira. Close the eyes and go beyond the sula sukshma karana sharira. There is something else reality that we are. है ना? अपने कमरे में बढ़िया से एसी है, 3-4 कमरों में एसी है, वो सब छोड़कर बाहर कहीं खटमल मच्छर या कीड़े मकोड़े वहां जाकर कोई सो रहा है, सारे मच्छर काट रहे उसको. Who told you to sleep here? Go. I am the one whether to choose to sleep in that place where mosquitoes bite me, or I am the one to go and sleep in that place where I get sound sleep. So I am the one whether to identify the deha, the upadhi and the world suffer, or I detach from it and go to the reality. Of this knowledge, nobody is living in the contemporary world, nor we are taught, therefore it is alien to us. Whereas, being Hindu and Sanatan Dharmi, this is the only knowledge that's taught right from the beginning. You know, when the child is immediately born, according to Sanatan Dharma, immediately in his ears it is told, Vedosi, you are pure Veda Swarupa, Brahmasi, Tattvamasi. That child को जन्म लेते कान में बोलते, so that he should not forget that he is only playing the play of all this and is a reality. उससे फिर अक्षराभ्यास के समय भी ओंकार लिखा थे, ओम नमः शिवाय लिखा थे. Our Hinduism means right from beginning it's Brahma Tattva only, Tattva Jnana only. But because of the exposure to all the Western things, we have all dropped this and we ran behind the immediate instantaneous gross pleasures. So we have given up all the beautiful Sanatan Dharma. We are just lost in the grossness. Understood? Up, luckily, by some Mahatmas, Gurus, as it ever happens, the awakening goes on happening. They try to awaken the masses whoever are available. चलता रहता है सिलसिला. We are getting a chance to awaken ourselves by exposing to these knowledges through this Shastra. Give a chance, take a chance. So, Shrunu Sarvam Samasena Yatha Prushtam Vadamite Lile Leela Svavrittantam. That Leela Svrittanta I am telling you. Drushya Durdasham Antadam. It is the one who ends the Drushya Durdasha. There is no Drushya, there is no corresponding Drashta. What is there is Drukswarupa. You don't see Drukswarupa, Drashta Drushya projected. This Drashtami gets lost in the Drushya. That's what happening all the time. Okay. Uh-huh. Wow, what a beautiful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slokas. Powerful, wonderful. Next 10 minutes is going to be a very sublime knowledge given, revealed to only selected few who are seated there. Among them, whoever are able to catch it, they are catching. मिस हो गया, मिस हो गया. फिर कभी मौका. One by one. First, पद्मस्तव सभर्तैष है ना, तव सह भर्तः एषः पद्मः. That your husband called as Padmaraja. Then what? Bhrantim tavat tatamimam yam jaganmayi tasmin eva sadmani pashyate. That's what we already said in the beginning today. In the beginning, on 5 minutes, may I'll be towards the end. That Raja Padma is in that Brahmanda, in that Rajya, in that Antapura, in that Gruhakash, in that Antapura Gruha. He was in the Sharira. What is the meaning of death? He left the Sharira. Then where is that Jiva? He is there only. And you asked also, he should be there only. I said Tathas. That Padmaraja there only in his Bhranti. In his Bhranti, this entire Viduratas Jagat, all of that, he is watching there. He is seeing that delusion there only. So the Raja Padma's projected delusion is entire Raja Vidurat. विदुरथ राजा, उनके कपड़े, उनके गहने, उनका कमरा, उनके बिस्तरा, उनके रिलेटिव्स, all that जो विदुरथ are related, everything is there. His ratha which he travels, the chariots or the horses which is pulling, these are all Padma Raja's Bhranti. Padmastava sabharta isha saha bharta esha bhrantim tavat tamamimam tavat tatamimam yam jaganmayi tasmin eva sadmani pashyate. So in that Akasha Gruha only he is seeing all this. So subtle to understand, isn't it? But the reality. Then in that his Bhranti only, where he saw all this, there only Bhranti Yuddham, this which Yuddha happened, here it is really happening, where you saw the shooting of arrows, haath, pair, toot, rehte, vagara. But from that standpoint, after Leela Padma Raja, ये युद्ध पूरा भ्रांति युद्ध है. Esha Bhrantirjano Janaha. All his सैन्यम and the opponent सैन्यम, सिंधु राजा, ये सारे भी उनके भ्रांति में ही है. Finally, in this yuddha, he was defeated, is almost getting killed. Bhrantya eva astiha maranam. So his death also is Bhranti. But then, Esha cha evam Brahmatmakaha. Thus, this Raja Vidurata himself is Brahma from the Padma standpoint. Padma's Bhranti created everything of this world. In that, beings are created, things are created. In the beings, the activities are created. Their life is created, their experience is created. Created is projected. Finally, Yuddha is projected. In that Yuddha, the death also is projected. And when you are feeling it is difficult to understand, luckily to us immediately, the cinema is an example, a TV may. Isn't it? In that everything, the hero, the heroine, the villain, the fightings, all of them are projected on, isn't it? And your mind is receiving all of them. Your one mind only while receiving all of them is taking the shape of all of them. Where are you seeing that cinema? Not in the TV screen. In the mind only. In the TV screen, if the cinema is there, you can't recognize. So that eyes, it has to enter into your mind only. Therefore, the whole world is in our mind, never it is outside. Nobody is in the world outside. Nobody has seen. What they have seen is what is projected in the mind or received by the mind. These are very sublime truths. They shatter all our wrong beliefs about the reality of the world. But you are supposed to be ready for that. That's why when you have good, sufficient vairagya, you will enjoy these things. अरे सारा थर्ड क्लास चीजें जिसमें सफर हो रहा हूँ ये वाकई है ही नहीं. You enjoy. If you don't have vairagya, you have too much of attachments. In that mood, when you listen, you feel that I am missing all of them. Therefore, you don't attend to this class. That's why impure hearts doesn't listen to reality. Only to pure hearts it is understandable. Now you understand why it is said. जिनका अंतकरण अशुद्ध है मत बोलो क्योंकि वो समझ में नहीं आएगा उसको. He will not understand. You don't want. See, when he has got such five beautiful, wonderful friends, good house, car, he's really enjoying in it, and he's so attached to it. Why will he listen that when everything is Brahman? उसको मजा आ रहा है उसमें. इसलिए in all most of our scriptures, when people are in good shape and happiness, Vedanta was not given. Only when they are miserable and they got vairagya, like Arjuna. Param Vairagi, इसको लगा दिया वेदांत. परीक्षित राजा कर्स्ड इज गोइंग टू डाई इन 7 days. उनको वेदांत लगा है. और इस पुत्र को पापा ने कहा नचिकेता गो टू हेल. He is also frustrated. Then only he is in Vairagya. He got knowledge. Everywhere, when in pure Viveka Vairagya, when we have detached from the world, then only we have become available to the Gurus to pump the truth into us. And those people only have received it. That's why Arjuna Vishada Yoga. He has converted the Vishada into the Brahma Yoga, Atma Yoga, Moksha Yoga. Listen to this again and again. जितना समझे समझो. बाकी टेंशन ना ले, but आते रहना, सुनते रहना. Stop coming, then you are blocked of all this sublime knowledge. Again, you are opened to the delusory world taken as real. संसार. जैसे एवरीडे क्लास में आते हो 1 घंटा हमें इतना नॉलेज दिया जाता है. अब क्लास खत्म होते ही दुकान बंद करके वो दुकान खोलते हैं. या द वर्ल्ड इज रियल, पीपल आर रियल, आई एम रियल, माई हंगर इज रियल, माई टंग इज रियल, टेस्ट्स आर रियल, देयरफॉर लेट मी गेट दिस और दैट, मेक दिस और दैट, ऑर्डर दिस और दैट. गया फिर उसमें फंस गए पूरे. ये चलता रहता है. लेकिन उन चलने में when you listen to Vedanta again and again, Vedanta Jnanam that Brahman alone is real becomes Drudha. Everything else is Mithya becomes Drudha. Then I don't want Mithya Jagat, I want the reality becomes Drudha. Then to obtain reality, these are the sadhanas to be done. You will know it and you will start do it. That becomes Drudha. In the meantime, all the samsara with the karana of ajnana and moha and attachment, they start getting reduced to. This is how we evolve in spirituality. क्लैरिटी आ रहा है कि नहीं? डेली थोड़ा थोड़ा सुनते सुनते. सो द पद्म राजा who left the body, that jiva is hanging in that space. अब उसके भ्रांति में पूरा ये ब्रह्मांड है. In that brahmanda again he himself identifies the raja vidurat. The Sindhu also is he only. His mantri, sainya, everything is his bhranti. Like in my dream when I see the world of all things and beings are my own mind or not. मैं ही है ना. आप मेरे सपने में आते हो बताना. तो मेरा आप जो आए वो मैं ही हूँ ना. आप तो उधर बैठे हो मस्ती मौजी कर रहे हो. मेरे सपने में आए आप इतना श्रद्धा से सत्संग सुन रहे हो. कहाँ सुन रहे हो? यू आर एंजॉइंग. सो पद्मः तव स भर्ता एषः भ्रांतिम तावत् तताम इमाम यम जगन्मयी तस्मिन्नेव सद्मनि पश्यति. So this entire Jagatmaya Bhranti is watching in that house only. Then the bigness, smallness doesn't matter. Already explained, no? चिद अणु में पूरा अनंत गुण ब्रह्मांड है, हर एक ब्रह्मांड में फिर चिद अणु है, फिर हर एक चिद अणु में फिर ब्रह्मांड है. That's already told. Again, example of dream. In that small space, in the dream, the whole world is seen. In that world, if the dreamer, again that person sleeps, in his heart, again there is another world of dream world. So, भ्रांति युद्धम इदम युद्धम एषा भ्रांतिर जनः अजनः भ्रांत्या एव अस्तिह मरणम एष चैवम भ्रमात्मकः. So this entire kingdom, all the people, the yuddha and all marana, all of them are bhranti of the Raja Padma there. Okay, if you go back, the Raja Padma's every nonsense or natak is the bhranti of the Vidura, that Brahmana Vaashishtha there. So there, the Bhranta Jagat, the one who is in Bhranti, individuality. Both are again Bhranti. Brahman alone is real. In that, all this tamasha is projected. By whom? You only. You only are Brahman. You only are projecting. You are only caught up. I only am Brahman. I am only projecting. I am caught up. Oh, समझ लो भैया थोड़ा थोड़ा. Then भ्रमक्रमेणानेनैव लीलास्य दयिता स्थिता तम चैषा च वरारोहे स्वप्न मात्रम वरांगने. एक मार दिया इधर गोली तो. This Leela with whom he lived as a Viduratha, this Leela Viduratha's wife who is died here now gone there, she here also is Brahma only to him. To whom? That Raja Padma. Padma के भ्रम में पद्म ही खुद जब राजा विदुरथ बना, उनके भ्रम का चित्त ही लीला भी बनी है. So there is no Leela really, the one whom you have seen. It is Raja Padma's Brahma. That is a beauty. Brahmakramena anena eva. In this Brahmakrama only, in this sequence only, Leela asya daita sthita. This Leela there lived so far as his wife. Now you are there as a wife of Raja Padmana, who you have come with me now to this loka. Tvamcha esha cha vararo he swapna matram varangane. Actually, you also for Raja Padma, swapna only, Brahma only, Kalpana only. Obviously, from what standpoint? Maybe the back behind wala Brahmana Vaashishtha ke roop. From Brahmana Vaasishta's drishti, his sankalpa is Raja Padma, and then he wanted his wife to be Leela, you, then you appeared to him. So, uh, then if it is his dream, we all are, then what about us for ourselves? What about they for me? Question comes now. Yata bhavatyapetasya swapna matra varangane. Just like all this is a dream to your world, tatha bhavatyor bharta esha tata eva hamasi swayam. In the same way, for you, your husband is dream, this Leela is dream, I am dream. And for this Leela, you are dream, that husband dream yearly. Why? Because other than Brahman, when everything is Bhranti, everything has to be Bhranti only. Therefore, you as a Leela is the first blunder. You are Brahman. You yourself are Bhranti and you have projected that. Now, उनके लिए मैं भ्रांति, मैं मेरे लिए वो भ्रांति, और दोनों कैसे आपस में मिले? Is it a question or what? दोनों बेवकूफ डेली मिलते हैं कि नहीं? How you and your wife equally both are ahankari, buddhu, etc., etc. I cannot write the volumes and volumes of books on your glory. Instead, you understood, no? Are they not staying together? She is in the Bhranti that you will improve, and you are in the Bhranti that she will improve, and the Guru is in the Bhranti that you will improve. With all this satsang, who will improve? Who is there to improve? The one who is yet to improve is Bhranti, and the reality is already improved. That is the Vedanta. But these are all theory, huh? One has to realize to that reality, awaken to that reality. Then what theoretically we are listening, we really experience it. Aham Sarvavyapakam, other than me or on me only, entire Rupanama are Kalpita. So I am seen through Rupanama as this world. Gold says I am seen through Rupanama as the world of ornaments. Isn't it? Is it wrong when the gold says so? I am only the gold. Through every Rupanama, I only am. There is nothing other than it. There cannot be anything other than. So too, when I realize I am Satchidananda, everything is Satchidananda formed and named, don't you know? Everything is name and form given to Satchidananda Paramatma. Therefore, everything is Satchidananda Paramatma with name and form. With name and form, and name and form are projections. They are not reality. They don't stand by themselves. Like a name chair, a name form chair. Can it stand without the wood or plastic? Wood and plastic given form and given a name is called chair. That's the crux of Vedanta. When this is deeply understood, the delusion that the form name world is real, that goes away. But that you won't understand till you have too much of raga dvesha to the world. Because the raga dvesha aspect of chitta will pull you toward the world given reality. It won't make you pause and think what is the position of the world. Like just now I told you. We are so much lost in the world that you have never stopped to think where is the people whom I am relating to? They are in my mind only. Where is my anger to them? My mind only. Whether they hit me or beat me, all of that is in my mind. They beat me means they beat my body. This body is in my mind only. I identify with that body and they say that they have beaten me. And you beat his body. And that body is also in your mind. The beating also in your mind. When he's crying, that crying is also in my mind. Because if I don't notice in my mind that he's crying, how will I know? He has complained to police, police caught me, case हुआ, मेरे को 2 महीने जेल में डाले. Everything is me only again there. The judge is not other than me. The jail is not other than me. In the other jailmates, they are also not other than me. Because everything is in the mind, like a dream. That's what Vedanta says us to catch. But this being not the prevailing knowledge, you don't share it with others. And you, having this knowledge kept intact, outside you live like others only normally, in the normal world. Slowly strengthen this knowledge. And use this knowledge for you to get moksha. That's why the Jivan Muktas, they don't disturb anybody. चलने दो उनको उनमें से जो आकर पूछते हैं उनको ज्ञान देते और जनरली दे गिव नॉलेज विदाउट इंसिस्टिंग ऑन एनीवन लाइक शंकर भगवान ही रोट बुक्स जनरली व्यास भगवान ही बुक जिसको पढ़ना है पढ़े दे डिडंट इंसिस्ट एनीवन पूज्य गुरुदेव आर्यन ऑल दीज यज्ञास ही डिडंट इंसिस्ट जिसको सुनना है आ जाओ अपने तरह से किसी एक को पढ़ाए नहीं जो पढ़ने आए उनको पढ़ाए because we cannot impose that on others because there's nobody others actually they are in the reality state then at the upadhi level they play this play समथिंग तो करना है ना नौटंकी वो करते रहे दैट्स व्हाई इन देयर डूइंग everything is happening without anything happening such a mystical thing and I don't try to understand all of them without getting qualified but only accept that such higher understandings are there slowly reach to that life after life to these sublime knowledges we listen now you see the variety and rarity of this text yoga vasishtha that how beautifully we are opened up to these higher knowledges. So for Raja Padma, all this is Bhranti. And for you also, everything is Bhranti. I am also Bhranti to you. I am only Brahman. If not Brahman, it's a Bhranti. Brahman invoked in that form. I came. Because that's what will be told in the next 7 8 slokas. The Chit Vastu is Sarva Vyapakaha, is Sarva Shaktiman. And that Shakti of the Chit Vastu can express as anything. Therefore, as we are imagining, so we are expressing. Like talking is a Shakti. But in the talking, there are infinite possibilities. That if I try only one thing in own life to learn the languages, maybe I may learn 200 languages and speak them. All of them are inherent in the speaking power. They will be expressed or invoked if you try. वाक शक्ति में सब भाषाएं बोलने का शक्ति इनहेरेंट होता है। अगर मैं ट्रेनिंग दूं तो फिर वो बाहर आता है। सो टुडे आई डोंट नो जर्मनी और फ्रेंच और जापानीज। अब 3-3 6-6 महीने बैठ कर करूं तो आ जाएगा वो। उसी तरह जापान वाला जर्मनी वाला आके यू कैन लर्न हिंदी तेलुगु एंड और संस्कृत। यू आर सीइंग ऑल दैट हैपनिंग। That is the Shakti that's possible. This is an example. Another subtle example is the dream Shakti of the mind to project. It has got infinite vasanas. So every day different dreams. Is it not projecting? Waking में भी हमारे मन में हर पल मन का संकल्प शक्ति से क्या क्या प्रोजेक्ट नहीं कर रहे हो। The bargain is the reality is hidden. Realize the reality, keep that as goal. We'll study this way this text. We started tasting the real taste of it now after more than 600 days. यहाँ से लेकर ऐसा ही गंभीर विषय चलता ही रहेगा। सुनते जाओ बस, टेंशन ना लेना। क्लास में 1 घंटे 2 मिनट भी सुन सके तो आके बैठो, 5 मिनट जितना समझ सको समझ। नहीं समझा, राम जी को छोड़ो, वशिष्ठ जी को छोड़ो, दे विल ब्लेस। आई तो डू लाइक दिस। ओम पूर्णमदः रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, वशिष्ठ भगवान की जय, सरस्वती मैया की जय, सब संतन की जय। धन्यवाद।